Hey everybody, hope y'all doing well today. I'm hoping I can keep this Walking Dead review under 10 minutes, but it seems like I suck at that anymore. The last night's episode, episode 5 of season 8, is called The Big Scary You. And, last week didn't have as big a cliffhangers this week, but, starting out with Gabriel praying. I'm kind of bored. Why can I never remember his stupid name? Dipshit from the hilltop. Anyways, the behind the scenes, Gregory. Before Rick and them came. It's okay. I mean, kind of really slows things down, but they got to do that sometimes. What a long cold opening as well. Usually they do a couple minutes and then, we get the but it was nearly 15 minutes. I do have to say though that even though there's a whole lot of exposition at the beginning, Jeffrey Dean Morgan actually felt to me like he was channeling Negan a whole lot more than he does most of the time. Not that he's terrible at being Negan. It's just sometimes it's just not the feeling like it is in the comic. Now Gabriel Negan in the little trailer thing, that was some pretty good dialogue and back and forth. Rick and Daryl, I kept seeing stuff, people talking, oh, they're gonna fight. But yeah, I mean, Rick isn't going far enough, in my opinion. He doesn't go far enough in the comics, really. And there is no Daryl in the comics. But, I know you want to try to get more people, salvage what civilization you can, but fuck them. That's my opinion. Eugene and Dwight, it will be good to see how that come through. Eugene isn't there in the comics, but Dwight does fuck over Negan in the comics, and that's pretty good. I don't know, sometimes they can move things along. Even though this episode moved along fairly quickly, they can move it along a lot quicker in the comics with a whole lot less just time wasted. It's a good episode, just not a whole lot to talk about it. I was kind of shocked that the fight with Rick and Daryl went on as long as it did. But, that happens sometimes. Even with great friends, sometimes you've just got to fight. Wow. I'm just going flying through this because while there is some good things, it's just a whole lot of filler in a lot of ways. I am wondering if Gabriel got bit when him and Negan left the little shack thing, but I would really like to see Gabriel stay around as long as he is in the comics, because he turns out to be pretty decent in the comics after a while. I mean, he just dies in a different battle with the Whisperers in there, so I don't know. Maybe he'll live. If he doesn't, well, at least he's redeemed himself, as far as I'm feeling with the show. And they can go out, I'm like a lot of them, I don't know why I would just cover myself in guts all the time and he'll be working in the yard, doing everything else. I don't see why it's such a big problem. I don't know why all those people don't just rise up on Negan anyway. I mean, even when Negan's got a lot of soldiers, there's still 5 or 10 times as many people there. They wouldn't have to. They could poison all the food and take out all those guys without doing anything. They just don't know how to fight, so I guess that's why they don't. We're almost done, so this hopefully will be a much shorter video. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like next week will be a good week for the shit to hit the fan. So we'll have to see. I'm just as confused as everybody else with the helicopter. I don't know. For some reason, it made me think of Fear of the Walking Dead. I know they're supposed to do a crossover, but I wouldn't think it'd be this soon. I really don't know why Rick would go to the trash people again. They're not in the comics, and I really just don't care for them. But maybe they can help. Who knows? That's all I got. We'll see y'all tomorrow for YouTube Gym. And yeah.